Hey guys, so welcome back. This is a tutorial for, I don't know what kind of look this is. I just started experimenting with colour and I decided I quite liked it. So if you'd like to know how I got this look, in fact I think it's kind of like a summer festival kind of look because you're not scared of like wearing weird colours and stuff like that and bright colour combinations. So yeah, if you want to know how to get this look then please keep on watching. So then, thank you if you're still watching. Like I said, this was a makeup that I kind of just played with. So it's all just a bit random, and if I kind of forget what I've done, then I'm sorry if I kind of appear to lose it. So the first thing that I've did, and I've already done this, is prime my eye with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And then I just dusted some translucent powder over it just so it's not too tacky. And then the first step that I'm going to do is just take the brush, this Good Karma brush that comes with the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I think you can buy this one separately because this is double-ended. I'm just going to take the blending end and this colour this is from the Stila in the Light palette, I think it's called Bear. And I'm just going to run that through the crease but looking straight ahead so I get an accurate placement of it. Once you're happy with the colour there, just want to take the same colour on the same brush and just run it underneath to about the centre of your eye, just so it gives you a bit of like a shadow. Next you want to take a bigger blending brush. All my brushes always look dirty because I do one eye first, but I promise you I clean them when I've done a video. So first I'm taking the Delium Tools 787 Green Bamboo Blender, and I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of that colour again and tap it off and just run that over it just to blend it out a little bit more. And just a bit underneath as well. Next step is to go in with a matte brown, so I'm taking Sandstone from Stila, and I'm just going to take this on a MAC 213. You just want a normal eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pat that all over the lid, right up to where I've put that crease colour. And then once you're happy with how that looks, you just want to take your blending brush again and just blend it. You don't want to take it too far in either because we are going to put something in the corner of the eye, in the tear duct, but you kind of don't want to take it too far in. Just making sure you've got no hard lines. Like that. This is actually going to be quite quick as far as my tutorials go, I think. So then on the same brush I'm just going to run that under the eye to the same point, probably about 2/3. And then you just want to press a little bit more close to the, probably close to the lash line I'd say, not too far up onto the lid, and just make sure that you've got the same opacity all the way across the lid for the brown. So the trick is just to blend and then apply some more and then blend again, and that way your makeup will last longer as well as having an even colour. Just for a little bit of extra depth and colour around the edge of the smoky eye, I'm just going to use this colour that I bought from Illamasqua yesterday. That I've just been like, this is why I'm filming this tutorial basically, because I was dying to try this out. And this is called Vapour, and it's like a really yellow, orangey yellow. So I'm going to take that on this Urban Decay blender brush again, and I'm just going to take it where I've put that crease colour, maybe a little bit outside of it but overlapping with it, just for a little bit of colour. I'm going to do that along the bottom as well. So then once you're happy with the shape of that, you want to take a clean blending brush and just make sure you've got no harsh lines going around the eye. Just to add a bit more depth, I'm going to take Max Carbon. Just a matte, you just want a matte black eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the shader end, oh it's quite a stiff shader, of the Urban Decay Good Karma brush. And I'm just going to take that black and just put it into the crease, pat it into the crease, not too far along, just to add a bit more depth. And again, taking a blending brush and blending that across. I'll take a little bit of that underneath the eye as well, but not too far, like barely any at all. Just what's left on the brush. Yeah, that's it for the eyeshadows. Next up, taking gel eyeliner, I'm using Illamasqua Infinity Gel Liner, and just on a liner brush you want to dot it along the top lash line and along the bottom lash line and then blend it out. Then quickly, because it does set quite quick, just take your shader brush that you use for the black even and just smudge that all along the lash line. Again along the bottom, but not too far along, because you can smudge it further along. You just don't want it to be too intense at first. Okay then, so next for one of the exciting bits of this look, one of the bits that I really like, and that's for the inner corner, and I'm using this liquid metal from Illamasqua. You just want a cream eyeshadow that's gold. I know the Maybelline Colour Tattoos might be a bit more of a drugstore alternative, and it is in, if I can figure out what is clockwise from the top left, top left, so that is in Solstice. And it's just this gorgeous, I'll show you up close, beautiful golden colour. It's a bit like the Makeup Forever Echo Cream that I use, except it's not as waterproof, so it's a bit more easy to work with. I'm just going to dab that in the inner corner. Just bring it slightly messily onto your lid. And then just blend it with this brush, with the blender you've been using. So next up, you want to take a matte blue eyeshadow. You want a really pigmented one. Pick this tip up off Lena. Basically using eyeshadows in your waterline, because then you've got a better range of colour. Especially if they're really pigmented eyeshadows like the Illamasqua eyeshadows, or I'm using the Sugarpill Heartbreaker palette. I'm using, I think it's After Party. Oh no, it's not. It's Velocity, and it's just a royal blue, and I'm just going to pop that all along my waterline. I'm just going to press it using this MAC 266 brush. And because these eyeshadows are so pigmented, it will last like an eyeliner as well. You just want to be really gentle, making sure that you don't put too much on so it doesn't go in your eye. So you can see how that really makes the look just pop. It's like a bit of a surprise. It's like, oh my god, that's in there. Then it's just time for mascara, and I'm using this Clinique Lash Power Mascara. You just want to put a lot of mascara on, because then it will make the blue really stand out, just through the contrast, and it'll just make your eye, the eye look really pop. So then, just to tidy up underneath my eyes, I'm going to be using my OCC Skin Conceal in Y0, because it's just a little bit lighter than my skin tone at the minute, and underneath that I'm using Benefit Erase Paste just to correct the colour. So one thing when you're doing a look like this is if you find that you've tidied it up too much, because I always do that, I always like over conceal and then I'm like, oh no, I haven't got enough eyeshadow underneath my eye, just take your blending brush and just soften the edge a little bit. Like that. It takes about 2 seconds. So then what I've already done is I've already contoured and bronzed up my face, and for the contour I used an Illamasqua concealer. I can't remember the colour of it for the life of me. I'm going to put everything that I've used in the description box below. But basically it's a pink toned concealer that works better for my skin, so I haven't got like that orangey tango glow to me. And then I just used my Body Shop Honeycomb bronzer just to add a little bit of colour, and I think that was it, yeah. And then I powdered with the Makeup Forever HD powder. So it's time for some blush, and I'm going to be mixing two from my video on Friday. It is the Illamasqua Naked Rose and Beg from this palette, which looks like this. And I'm just going to apply Naked Rose first, slightly, and then warm it up a little bit with Beg. And then to highlight the face, I'm just going to be using, seems like an Illamasqua video, it's not, I promise they actually don't pay me, I just really like the products. It's my Illamasqua Gleam highlighter. I'm just going to take that on my finger. Oh my god, it's actually started to melt because it's so hot. I'm just going to run that down the centre of my nose, just to take away some of the powderiness from powdering my face, and just a little bit on the top of my cheekbones. So then for lipstick, you don't have to do this, you can leave the lips nude. I'm going to use Over Lipstick by Illamasqua. And I bought this yesterday as well because Lena used it on me and it just looked awesome. So taking this, I'm just going to put it all over my lips. This is the finished look. This is my festival colour inspired makeup look. I hope you like it. So I'll just do a close up of the eye, so you can see all the colours that are going on. Just got the gold highlight in the corner and then royal blue going along the lash line, and the rest of it is just completely matte. So it's a nice contrast, and then the crazy bright lips. So yeah, so if you did like it, then please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you try any of these tutorials. I'm on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, all Fee's makeup tips, so just hashtag me in it or just tag me in it. Yeah, and also if you liked it enough, subscribe. It's always good when people subscribe, join the club, and then you'll know whenever I post a new video as well. So I hope you have a nice Monday. Is it Monday? Hopefully this will be up on a Monday. So if it's Monday, have a nice Monday, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye!